Okay, so now let's talk about the Bezier curve, right? The Bezier curve. So there are two steps to make a curve like this, the green curve. First, we have to create these 4 points, okay? So two endpoints, the orange and red, and two middle point, the green and blue, right? And then when you drag these points, you can change the shape of this curve, okay? Change the shape of the curve. Change the beginning endpoint, make it S shape, right? Or make it like a mountain. Okay, yeah. And then we'll use this kind of curve to approximate to make a cartoon character. Okay, to make a cartoon character. Okay, yeah. So two steps. First, make 4 points and then make a curve. Okay, I'm going to do it 2 times. Okay, I'm going to do that 2 times in this video. And then I will show you an elephant piggy picture. And you can choose your own picture. And then let's say you make 20 to 50 Bezier curves. Okay, not too much because we will make animation based on these Bezier curves, right? Bezier curves. So we move this curve, you can get the animation. Okay, yeah. So now you see there are two folders. So first we make more points in this second folder, points with sliders. Okay, points with sliders. You click this triangle, open the folder. So these are the 4 points, the red end, the middle 2 points, and then the orange end. Okay, so you change the sub index, we can add 4 more points. Okay, so you start from here, click return 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Yeah, then you can add 4 points. Okay, add 4 points. Okay, yeah, so let's do it again. Click return, right? Click return. Okay, yeah. Okay, so now let's add the first point. So now we have 0, 1, 2 sub index. We should get x4, right? X4. So x4, comma y4. So that's a new point. Okay, and then the important thing is you add sliders. Okay, add sliders, then you can move the point. If you don't add sliders, you cannot move the point. Okay, so this is very important. Yeah, add all. Then you have two sliders. You see there's a black point. Add 1, 1. Okay, add 1, 1. So every time you add a new point, so it will appear in this 1, comma 1, and then you move them out, you will get 4 points. Okay, so now let's add another one. So that's 4. You click enter. You get x5. You click x5, comma y5. So add slider, you got 5. Click enter. X6, comma y6. Enter. Okay, yeah, when you click enter, you get sliders. Okay, you get sliders. And then we need 7, right? 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we have 4 points. X7, Y7. Okay, click enter. You get sliders, right? You get sliders. Okay, yeah. So don't worry about this kind of empty space. If you realize it's empty space, you can delete it. Otherwise, just leave it. Okay. Okay, so now let's change the color because I want to show you your 4 different points, right? When you pull the mouse and then click here, the middle plus the color, you can select these colors, right? We have black, green, red. So now let's pick a purple. Right, let's pick a purple. Okay, so now you go to the plane, the picture part. You see there are some points in the same place, 1, 1. You put them, drag them a little bit, you get these 4 points. Okay, so this is X4 black, X5, Y5 green, and then the red, the purple. Okay, the purple. So we add 4 points. That's step one. Okay, that's step one. So now you click this folder triangle. You can close the triangle, close the folder. Okay, close the folder. Okay, so now let's make a curve based on these 4 new points, right? 4 new points. Okay, yeah. So again, this time, because we'll add 3 new lines, right? So this is M1 and 1, so that's curve 1. So we will make M2 and 2, right? M2 and 2. Okay, yeah. Let's make 3 lines in the beginning. Okay, make 3 lines in the beginning. Okay, yeah. So first we copy M1. So if you use Microsoft Control A, if you use Apple product, you Command A, right? That's all, and then Command C, select, and then Command V, copy, right? Copy. Okay, so let's make this formulas longer. As you can see, it's a very complicated formula. You don't have to understand formula. Okay, so that's the formula give you the curve, right? Give you the curve. Okay, and then we do the same thing. Select all, copy, and then paste. And then for the next one, select all, copy, and paste. Okay, and paste. So now we have three new curves. Okay, so now let's first change the subindex, change this to M2 and 2. Delete the 1, change it to 2, right? Yeah. Here, same thing. Delete 1, change to 2. Okay, yeah. So sometimes the number is much bigger, right? The much bigger you click down, it will go to the subindex. Okay, subindex. Okay, yeah. So now which curve we want? We don't want M2 or N2 separately. Okay, you delete this. Okay, make it disappear. You see in the beginning there's a purple curve. Make this part smaller. There's a purple curve. You click this curve once. Okay, don't hold it. Hold it, you change color. Click it, you will make it disappear, right? Disappear. And also the black curve disappeared. So which curve we want is this red curve, M2 and 2. Okay, M2 and 2. So that's the XY coordinate. Okay, XY coordinate. Okay, but this M2 and 2 is still based on the old 4 points. So now we need the new 4 points. Okay, yeah. So you drag this side to make the formula long and short, right? Yeah. So now each time you add 4 for the subindex. So x0 change to, you see, this is bigger, the lightning dot. So now you change it to subindex, up and down, up and down. Okay, yeah, x0, add 4, you get x4. x1, add 4, x5. So each time you add 4, so 5, 6. This formula is called Bezier formula, so we don't have time or we cannot study this, so we just use it. Okay, we just use it. Okay, first make 4 points and then add 4 for each new curve, right? For each new curve. So now you can see you have some red curve here, but it's not connected to the 4 dots, the new 4 dots you make, because we didn't finish the Y part, right? Y5, Y5, Y6, Y5, Y6, Y6, and 1.7. Okay, so each time you add 4, okay, you add 4. Okay, yeah. Then we get a new red Bezier curve, right? Red Bezier curve. Okay, so now let's drag this again, make it bigger. So now the endpoint is black and purple, right? You can drag this middle too, the green or red to change the shape, right? To change the shape. Okay, so now let's do it one more time. Let's do it one more time. So first we add points, right? We add points. So open the folder of points, click enter. And now we got x8, right? X8, comma, y8, right? Add sliders, you get x8, y8. And then x9, y9, right? Add sliders, okay, add sliders. X10, y10, so it's a very easy job, right? It's a very easy job. X10, y10, and then x11, y11, right? Y11. Okay, yeah, so that's our 4 new points. And where are these 4 new points? 1, 1, right? 1, 1. Okay, yeah. So now again, let's move our second Bezier curve a little bit. Okay, so let's look at these 4 new points, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, with sliders means you can move, right? So that's step 1. So now close it. Step 2, we make M3 and 3 for this new curve, right? This is the new curve, okay? M and N, that's the XY coordinate. So you go to the folder, click enter 3 times, return 3 times. Okay, first Command A, Command C, copy and paste the M function, make it disappear. Command A, Command C, Command V. Sorry. Here, Command V. make this disappear. And then M2 and 2. Okay, yeah. So now we change them to 3, right? That's our new M3 and 3, the third Bezier curve. Okay, yeah, but this one still is the old points, right? Using the old points, x5 to x7. Now, 4 to x7, now we need change x4 to x8, x5 to x9. Each time you just add 4, right? That's a very easy step. 6 to 10, change 5 to 9, 6 to 10, another 10, make it a little bit longer. This is 11, right? 11. So that's the x part changed. The same thing for the y part. 8, 9. So you can double check, right? In the same position, they have the same sub-index, x and the y part, right? So here is 9, then there's a 9. X10, then there's Y10, right? There's Y10. Okay, so in that case, you can double check your addition, right? Addition. Sometimes you forgot which one, okay? Okay, yeah. So now we have 3 Bezier curve now, right? We have 3 Bezier curve, right? So this is the, so let's change this to another color. You put your mouse here and then hold it a little bit. So there will be a color. You select one of them. Yeah, so now our first one, the beginning one's green. I made a new red and then the blue, right? And then the blue. Okay, so now let's close the folder, right? Close the folder. Okay, so now it's the picture time, right? It's the picture time. So this picture is too big, so let's make it smaller. I pick Elephant Piggy, Mo Williams book. Okay, yeah, I make elephant, I make piggy, right? Yeah. So I think I use about 40 something to make the elephant. Piggy is easier, 20 something, better curves. Okay, yeah. And then how to make it, right? How to make it. So let's make which part? Let's make the ear, let's make the nose part of the elephant. Okay, make the nose part of the elephant. Okay, yeah. So you put the end point, look at the green curve, the green bezier curve. The endpoint is red and then this, right? Red and then orange. So they are the 2 middle points. Okay, 2 middle points. Okay, yeah. So sometimes now you can see if you keep using different color, it's hard to see which one is which one, right? Yeah. So now let's change the points to the same color as the curve, right? So the first one, everybody is green because the curve is green. Okay, yeah. And then the second curve is red, so let's change everybody to red for the second quadruple of points. Right, so these 4 red points change the red curve, right? Change the red curve. So eventually you change all of them to black, right? Change all of them to black. And then this is blue, so we change everybody to blue. So they are the end points, they are the middle points for the blue curve. Blue curve. Okay, so now it's easier to see, right? Now it's easier to see. Okay, so now to make this S shape, right? So the nose is the S shape. You have to move this point until the green curve on top this left side of the nose. Okay, so now this green curve is good. Okay, this side of the nose is good. Now let's use the other one. Let's use red one for the other side. So this is the end point. This is the end point. So you make end point first. And then, so you see if you 2 and 3 in different positions, this curve will be twisted. Okay, if it's twisted, your switch can move up and down. So that means the order of the middle 2 points is wrong, right? It's wrong. Okay, so if they're in the same side, you don't have S curve. You had a semicircle curve or a good curve. You want S shape, the middle 2 point on different side of this Bezier curve, right? So you just play with this Bezier curve by yourself, drag it a little bit. You can see, you can understand a little bit more. Okay, you can understand it. Okay, so now we have the left side, the right side of the nose. So what about on the bottom side? The bottom side is a straight line, so that's easier. So you put the endpoints of the blue here. And then we need a straight line so we can make it bigger, right? If it's too small, it's too hard to see the line, right? To make the line. Okay, we make sure the endpoint has the same place. You can make it larger and larger to see it. And you can also put these two middle points on this blue line. Okay, on the bottom of this nose. Then these four blue points is a straight line now. Okay, a slightly curved straight line. Okay, yeah. So you can change position, drag the point, change the shape, right? Change the shape. So now after you finish this, right? After you finish this, so first you click the image disappeared, right? This is image button number one here. Okay, yeah. So click image disappear. And then also you can make the points disappear. Okay, click this folder, the points disappear. Okay, and then you change the curve, all the Bezier curve to black. You get a good nose for the elephant. Okay, yeah. You click mouse, hold it a little bit. Yeah, now we get a black elephant nose. Okay, elephant nose. Okay, so that's the background picture. That's the nose. Okay, yeah. So you make 20 to 50 Bezier curves, drag it, and then make this like that. Okay, make it the nose. Okay, make the whole picture. Okay, make the whole picture. Okay, yeah. So now before I show you my pictures completed the elephant and then piggy. So let me discuss a little bit more about the eyes, right? The eyes. Because that's a round shape, right? That's a round shape. So if you know circles, you can put a circle, make a round shape. So if you don't know circles, you just make semicircle for the upper half of the eyes, and then the lower half is another semicircle, is another Bezier curve of the eyes. Okay, yeah, so that depends on whether you know circles, right? Whether you know circles. Okay, yeah, okay. And sometimes, so you can only turn once, right? You cannot make a Bezier curve close the whole elephant ear because you turn too many times. So this upper line, turn once, you can use one or two Bezier curves. And then the bottom, use another Bezier curve. Okay, use another Bezier curve. Okay, yeah. So the more curve, the better, because later you will move them, right? Later you will move them, but not too many curves. Okay, not too many curves. Okay, yeah. So now let me show you more pictures. So let's go back to save this first. Save this. Right, delete the picture. More points. Okay, yeah. So you don't have to use Elephant Piggy. Okay, you choose your own cartoon character. Make your own picture. Okay, make your own picture. Okay, how to insert picture? I forgot to talk about that. You click plus, right? You pick an image. Okay, you click the image, then you get a picture, right? Yeah. You clicked image and then you click open. It will be in the picture in the XY plane. Okay, in the XY plane. Okay, that's how we add a picture. Okay, add 4 points and then Bezier curve and pick your own picture and then drag Bezier curve to match it. Okay, okay, yeah. So now where is the finished? Okay, yeah. So now let's point with sliders. Let's make it disappear. So that's the completed piggy, right? So you can make it a little bit larger. Right? That's the piggy. And then there's a slider bar, so we will study that later. So you can see that's the elephant, right? That's the elephant. Okay, so it's very cute, right? It's very cute. So this is with the background, without background. Okay, with the background, without background. Okay, yeah. And then there's also some pigeon, duckling, if you're familiar with, right? Yeah. So we're still working on this pigeon, right? Working on pigeon. So pigeon will be much easier, right? You have smaller number of Bezier curves. Okay, Bezier curves. Okay. Yeah. So what else do I have? I also have this, right? If you choose, if you know the tree house, this is a terry, Indian terry, right? So I try to make the terry, right? Make the terry. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And then there are also some cars. You can also add a picture, right? And then you see this is like a moving car is driving. Okay, but it's also this is basic. This is very basic. Okay, we just started, right? We just started. Okay, so let's go back to our model. Yeah. So again, pick your cartoon character, not too hard. Make an easier one. That's a big beginning. Okay, that's the beginning. Okay, yeah, that's it. Yes.